Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my first fall look. My camera has died about 50 times, so if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. So right here I'm just going to use a creamy primer by Lorac. It's an eye primer, and I'm just going to rub this all over my lid. So then I'm going to take the new Mercier palette, and I'm going to take the color Fresco and use it as my transition color, and I'm going to blend it out with a MAC 224, and I just want to keep it a little high up, that way it peeks through when we add another color on top of it, and I'm just going to keep buffing in on the other lid also. Then we're going to take the color Burnt Sugar. This is a Bobbie brown eyeshadow. It is one of my favorite shadows right now. And we are going to take the Sigma E25 and we are just going to place it on our outer lid and just kind of work our way up just a little bit at a time until we get the achieved amount that we want. Then I'm going to go back in with that MAC 224 and I'm just going to buff out any harsh lines. And I'm going to go in with the Benefit liner. I love this liner. As you can see, I already had a little bit on my lid. I was using the Maybelline gel liner with a brush and it was just not working for me. And this really doesn't work for me either. I've had so much trouble, but anyways, I get it together at some point, and yeah, just create a small cat eye. I'm not doing anything too bold, just because I'm a little chicken, but yes, so you can go as big or as small as you want, but I'm just creating a small cat eye. And right here, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in my brows with my KDB gel. I did a video on this, so if you want to see the slow down version of how I fill in my brows, you are welcome to view that, but I'm just going to quickly fill them in. And towards the end here, my lashes were giving me the biggest trouble, so I had to skip that. And right here, I'm going to take the Sparkling Dew out of that Mercier palette, and I'm just going to highlight underneath my brow bone. So I started doing my foundation and then realized I wasn't even filming. So I'm just taking my Nars All Day Luminous foundation and the Revlon face illuminator and mixing them together, and then just buffing my foundation all out with the KDB sponge blender. And I'm just going to blend it all over my face and down my neck a little bit. Next, I'm going to take my Pixie Peach Corrector, and I'm just going to place that down before I do my concealer. So right here, I'm just going to take my Nars Radiant Concealer in the color Custard and blend it out into a triangle shape. And there's not very much left in this jar, so I'm just using a tiny bit. But I'm going to go over top of it with MAC Prolong Concealer in NW20, I believe. And right here is just that MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. And then we are just going to buff it all out with a damp beauty blender. And then I am going to take the Laura Mercier Brightening Eye Secret Amazing Best Powder Ever and set my under eyes and anywhere else that I put that concealer. 100% this is one of the most amazing powders I have ever used. I've been told about it for a long time now, and I just now picked it up, and seriously, amazing. I absolutely love it. So I love that it keeps your concealer the color that it should be. So it's not changing it to be too yellow, too orange, or whatever color most powders can sometimes be, even transparent. So, or translucent, same difference, I think. Now this step, I'm taking MAC Pigment and Tan. I suggest doing this step like way before your lashes and eyeliner, but because my camera cut off, I did not get that chance. So yes, there is fallout on my lashes. I'm so sorry. Next video, I will not let that happen. Yeah, it looks a little crazy, so I'm sorry about that. And then I'm just going to go back in with the color Sparkling Dew, and I'm going to brighten up that highlight underneath the brow and my inner corner of my eye just to make it pop and clean up any dark spots or anything like that. Okay, so I know this video is all kinds of backwards, but right here I'm just setting my foundation with my Baked Mineral Powder in Light by KBC Cosmetics. Then I'm going to take the Nars Laguna bronzer, and I'm just going to contour and kind of warm up my face a little bit. So I like to chisel out with that smaller brush, and then I like to go in with this bigger brush and kind of blend that harsh contour out a little bit more and warm up my cheeks before I dust on my blush. And then I'm going to go in with one of my new blushes. This is Peach Twist by MAC. I think it's the perfect color for fall. It's so pretty and light, but it's also kind of deep enough a little bit. So I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm just dusting that on the apples of my cheeks and then back a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my Airspun powder and a wedge sponge, and I'm just going to clean up my contour a little bit to create a cleaner line. Then I'm taking my new Face Illuminator powder by Laura Mercier. This is an exclusive at Sephora. There was one left and I just thought it was so pretty. I really don't have one like it, so I decided to pick it up and I think it's really pretty. And it's not chunky either, so it's just very light. Now I'm just going to dust off that excess powder and see how it creates just a very clean, pretty line. And then I am going to prime my lips with my Stila Water Plumping Primer, Lip Primer. And then I am just going to speed through and I am going to line my lips with NYX's lip liner in Plum. It's number 812. Had to have my J-Lo moment there. Okay, so we're going to go in with the color Uncorked. This is KDB Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. These are not dry or matte like a lot of liquid lipsticks. It actually has a glossy texture to it, so I like to go back and kind of blot it to kind of take that top layer off, but still give a bold lip that isn't so glossy. And then I like to go back with just my concealer brush and just clean up the lines. Okay, I told you this video is so crazy. Anyway, so we're going to go back and we are going to take a pencil brush and the color Burnt Sugar by Bobbie Brown, and we are just going to buff it underneath our eye. You can do as much or as little as you want, and then I'm going to add some mascara. And here is my final look. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.